kind of love it. Thank you, guys. And the video was to the degree of I'm not going to the best thing I ever did in life was stop chasing someone who's not afraid of losing me. And y'all can come on in, but yeah, no, I'm just gonna record, and if y'all come back, listen to it, please. But no, I was thinking about that, and I was reading the different comments, and on the comments, it was a lot of people were telling me, "Oh, you too pretty to be chasing someone," this, that, and the other. Don't get me wrong, I'm not chasing nobody. That was a video. I mean, that was a sound bite that I picked up from somewhere. But even with being a pretty woman, or even with being self-sufficient or whatever, I've done my days of chasing a man. I've done my days of, and I call it self-hurt, because a lot of people don't like rejection. So it's hard when a person breaks up with you, or it's hard to believe that this person wasn't really meant for you because you liked him or for whatever reason. But I have come to the terms that I can adjust to being alone before I adjust to someone mistreating me. Yeah. I'd rather be by myself. If you enjoy yourself, if you love yourself, you rather be by yourself and love yourself enough, because loneliness and that peace, it ain't the same. Okay? And I love myself that it ain't considered. No. It don't matter how much you like a person. You hear me? Do not ignore the fact that they're not for you. Do not ignore the fact that they don't mind hurting you. Because a person who loves you, and this is just me from my relationship situations, I ain't no relationship expert. I'm in a new relationship. So I'm not the one to tell you. And this goes for men and women. Do not ignore the fact that they will hurt you. And when I say hurt, I mean hurt your feelings. And a person that loves you don't want to continue to hurt your feelings. They do not want to continue to make you miserable. They do not want to continue to do things to make you have to chase them, or make them leave you, and all of a sudden you lonely because this person left you and it's over something stupid, but they got too much pride to come back. I refuse. And I'm at an age in my life now that it ain't no misunderstandings. It is what it is. You said what you said. Mixed feelings to me, I could be wrong, but mixed feelings to me mean you don't want me. Because it ain't hard to understand. It ain't hard to have straight up, let me tell you how I feel. Let me tell you how it is. But the mixed signals is no. Mixed signals to me is no. That's what it means. It do. Who on here? My man did me dirty, now homeless with my baby, and I'm happy being alone where I am. I love myself, and I'm not vain, though. He hurt me, destroyed me. Sad, strong. No friends either. I don't need them. I know that's right. Don't need them at all. Thank you, Yvonne. I just like to say it, though, because, they were like, oh, she too pretty to be by. But, it's certain, some women out there in life. And like I said, I don't like to say independent. I like to say self-sufficient, because they made such a bad name for that independent. I'm hot in my car, y'all. Let me turn the air up so it's hot. Hello. Hold on. And if you're trying to get to my car and stuff. What was I saying? I don't remember. But what I do remember is I ain't about to chase no man. And you don't got to chase no woman. A person who wants you ain't going to be running from you. So if you got to run and chase somebody, that means they running the opposite way. That means they out running the opposite way, and they don't want to be bothered with you. And if they love you as much as they say, when I love somebody, my pride don't let me stay away from them. If I'm upset, my pride won't stop me from saying I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Thank you. Yeah, my pride don't let me, I can't keep giving a person all of me. Like I'm pouring more and more into a person and pouring more and more into a person, and they didn't even respect the little bit I was giving them before. So what makes you think because you giving them more and you trying to pour more into a person that they're gonna love you? They did not respect who you were. They did not what's the word I'm looking for? Appreciate you from the beginning. But you're gonna give them more of you? I'm not gonna get myself to the point where I empty myself out. That's what's wrong with people. You can pour into a person, pour into, this is a man or woman. You can pour into a person so much, and by the time you fill their cup, they ain't gonna want you no more because you're empty. Because they never put nothing back into you, and you're empty now, and you're broken. And they don't want this broken woman. They loved you for your strength. And now since you broken, man or woman, now that you broken, now that they get you down to your weakest link, they don't want you because you're too weak for them. They were loving the person. Yeah. I don't know. I wish I could have had that part. Never had a relationship. I don't know what all them emojis is. My glasses ain't on, so it's a bunch of emojis on there. And Stacy, what you say? Oh my God, snap. He loved his ego. Who loved the ego? I'm poor and he was rich. So it depends on what you mean when you poor. See, you already sound like you're down on yourself, Stacy. And you got to stop that. You got to stop that ASAP. Because I don't care how much money is in my pocket. I don't think there's nobody that's too good for me. I don't care how much money you got. That don't mean you too good for me. No, that don't mean. That don't mean that. Our money might not line up, but it's something in me that's going to complete my partner. It's something in my partner that's going to complete me. And don't get me wrong, I am complete. Don't get me wrong, because you know people like, oh, I'm already complete. Yes, I am complete. But when you have a partner, I don't know if y'all used to it, but if you got a partner, it's something gonna click, and it's something just gonna be right. But I'm not. I refuse to continue, because I used to call myself, like, I used to build men. I used to make men. I build them up for the next woman, because for some reason I would argue and have all these little things that I didn't like about a man. But when he went to the next woman, he got it together. He did everything I told. I had a man that used to sit up and play the video games. I came home, paid all the bills. He used to be late picking me up from work. But when he went to the next woman, he did everything he was supposed to do. I didn't, and I ain't bragging, and I'm not clapping, but I like to be honest. I didn't mess with some married men. I ain't say a married man. I said married man. I said what I said. Talk about me in the comments. But I have. I don't do it no more. I've been redeemed. Me and God is straight. But by the time the relationships were over, they made a good husband. Them and their wives got back together and God was good. And I'm not bragging, but I'm just saying you can't be nothing that you can't make nobody want you. You can't, I don't care what you do. You can't make nobody want you. So you can pour your everything. That's why I said don't mess with them married men. Because they ain't gonna leave. They might leave their wife. I don't know. But for whatever reason, they're not gonna want you unless they wanted you to begin with. Okay? And that goes for a single man. That goes for a single woman. That goes for a married woman. That goes for everybody. I'm serious. Y'all better stop. Stop. Self-respect is everything. Self-respect is everything. And when people sit up there and say they got self-respect, but then you'll turn around and let a woman or a man dog you, you'll let them make you look stupid in the streets. And listen, I told y'all not to listen to me because I'm newly in this relationship thing. Because my tolerance level is very low when it comes down to dumb stuff. And truthfully, I might be doing the dumb stuff. I might have a bad mouth. Because I'm not ashamed to say that some of the relationships I've been in, it's been my fault that we didn't work. It's been my fault because I raised so much hell, and if I didn't raise hell, excuse me, if I didn't raise hell, it was something about it that my tolerance level wouldn't let me get over some minor thing that probably was too minor to even care about. Yeah. Ivana told you, Stacy, that you need to believe in yourself. Mr. White, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Stacey, I made a whole lot of mistakes. Like, I done made so many mistakes that I wish that people would listen to me. Because I can really save some people some mistakes. Me as a woman, I can save some people some mistakes. And I don't want no woman my age, 50, to act like she ain't, like if you still single at 50 and you ain't just got divorced or nothing, don't get me wrong, and there ain't that many men out there for us. But if you still single at 50, I know somewhere in that line, that track line of relationships, you have to question, what did I do wrong? Because it ain't always somebody else's fault. Sometimes we as women got to take the blame for whatever we got going on. You understand? You heard? I'm just saying. I'm gonna be out. I just came to say all that little bit and see how y'all was doing today. I went grocery shopping. I bought like 10 items and it came to $110, and I don't understand it. Say, I heard, you heard, I heard. But anyway, I'm about to be out. I'm gonna let y'all go. Avonda, I'll see you later. Hey, Chad. I be trying to address everybody. Y'all, I'm so happy. I'm almost at 90,000 followers, which that is a big deal to me because I have not really been on YouTube long. I think I've been on YouTube for a while, but I have not been active on YouTube. I've been on YouTube like y'all on YouTube. We all on YouTube the same way. But I believe it was like January or December when I first started. Thank you, Chad. Mr. White, I made some bad choices. Mr. White, I made some bad choices, but that's another story. I made some real bad choices. I made some bad choices. I done met some good men. When I tell you, and I hate when women say ain't no good men out there, I done met some good men. I done met some good men that need to be duplicated. Like we need to just run them on a copier and just make a couple more of these men. Because I done met some good men that me and myself, I just wasn't no good for. My mind right. It wasn't right at the time for me to have this man. And they probably went off and got some good women that deserved them or that needed them or that knew how to appreciate them. But yeah. Yeah. I'm doing all right today, Richard. Thank you, Aries 106. But yeah, so I met some good people. But what I did learn is when I met these good people, I wasn't loving myself. Like, so I didn't know how to treat people because I didn't know how to love myself. I didn't know what it was like to be confident in the skin I was in. I didn't know what it was like to actually, and then I struggled with this Christian thing. I struggled with this Christian thing as far as being a Christian and as far as being sexy. Like, you can't be a sexy Christian, but you can. I'm here to tell y'all you could be a sexy Christian. Okay, God ain't said you had to be ugly. But so it was a lot of things I struggled with as I was growing up that I couldn't quite understand. And then even with my hair being gray, I started graying at 16. Darren, I don't know what that's saying. Hello, Albert. But no, so it was a lot of things. Like if you don't really love yourself, if you down on yourself, and don't get me wrong, you do got some men in this world that will come and help you and try to boost your confidence. But ain't nothing somebody can tell you if you've already told yourself that you ain't good enough. Ain't nothing a man could tell you. Ain't nothing a woman could tell you. And that's what I mean by when you're not good enough and somebody come and try to pour into you. Like I could have broke them men. Broke them. And not financially, but spiritually. I could have broke them because I was so broken. And when you dealing with a broken person, when you dealing with a broken person, it's hard. It is hard. So at this stage of my life, I don't want to deal with broken people. I don't want to put my energy. My daddy told me today, Tisa, you got the spirit of blessings. When I'm around you, I just feel blessed. And there's a lot of people feel that way. But I do not want to continue to pour into people at this late stage of life. I don't want your whole check, Marcus. But I don't want to pour into people at this late stage of life. I want, like, when people come to me, kind of already be there. Okay? Kind of already be where you need to be. Because I ain't in the mood to help you no more. I ain't. But God is going to use who he wants to use. So I can tell everybody in the world that I do not want to pour into anybody. I can tell you I don't want to help anybody. I can tell you all of this, but when God says move, you're going to move. When God says speak, you're going to speak. When God say help somebody, you're going to help somebody. Whatever God say do, you're going to do. I can tell y'all what I ain't in the mood for, but I can't tell y'all what God ain't going to make me do. Because you ain't going to be comfortable. But I know God ain't going to make me be in a relationship with somebody who's not secure in who they are. Because I'm big secure. And in order to deal with big secure, you have to be big secure. In order to deal it, don't make me preach this one, y'all. I'm serious. Don't. I'm about to be gone, y'all. I'm out. My dog barking like he You see me, Vonda. I was about to preach that. Y'all don't know I get my preach mode sometime. It was almost on just then. Tell him, Jesus. But I ain't. Anyway, like I said, I'm about to go. I got some food that I've been sitting in this car. Y'all don't look at that. That ain't real. That's just a figment of your that right there. That's just the way I'm sitting. If I sit upright, you know what I mean? But I ain't gonna sit upright. But I've been looking at this food all day. Ain't ate nothing yet. It's cold as hell. And guess where I got it from? Walmart. I got it from Walmart. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. I've been a couple of places. I went to Goodwill today. I bought this little dress. This is out of y'all. I know y'all ain't talking about that. And I wear all kind of sizes. So this is a small. But I wear like a large. I wear small, medium, large. I wear whatever I want to wear. So this is one dress I bought from the Goodwill. And then this is another dress. And I'm going to put them on one day. Y'all know it. And then I'll let y'all know. I paid $3 for this dress. It's really cute. Then I got a pantsuit over there. Thank you, sunshine. Anyway, I'm gone, guys. I'll see y'all later. It was nice, but stop chasing people that don't want to be bothered with you. Y'all know what I mean. Whatever that lady said, I said what I said, and that's what we meant. Stop chasing somebody who don't care about losing you. Don't lose yourself chasing someone else. I'm out.